Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series, where I play Bryan and try to get better at him every day and bring you along for the ride. Today is going to be a labbing session, and we are going to be talking about Azucena. So this video has come out on the latest patch, which I think is 1.05. This is supposed to be the final patch of 2024, and Azucena at this point has supposedly been nerfed pretty significantly, so this may come a little bit late, but at the same time, she still has some pretty strong stance mix-ups, and the nerfs do seem to push her more into the direction of leaning into the stance baiting that her character does. So that actually, while nerfing the character overall, because the wall running moves have been nerfed, and the strong neutral moves that she has have been nerfed, she does lean more into the tricks now, so we need to understand the tricks if we're going to stay afloat, because our opponents are going to use them more. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. The goal of this session today, we're going to be labbing for about 2 hours, as much as it takes, really. But the goal of this session today will be to essentially figure out what we need to be punishing, what we need to be reacting to, and then from there, what we need to be reacting to, and then coming up with a regimen of essentially a master list of moves and setups and sequences that we can put into the bot and train against at in batches of 5, and that can be like you're training your reactions so that you can free up your brain so that you don't have to think about them as much and can think about the other aspects of the match. So, hey Levi, that's totally fine. Exactly. Like, it first starts with a list of characters that you are comfortable with that's small, and then it will move to a list of characters that you're not comfortable with. So the first thing that I recommend everyone to do, actually, is to go into Azucena's move list and note all of this stuff down, okay? So I'm going to put that here for the very first thing. So we're going to have punishment notes, and we're going to go through punishment training. We're going to see what it says, right? But we'll probably just do it ourselves, to be honest. But we're going to go through each one of these and see if there's any quirks to it. We're going to see if there's any quirks that maybe we can sidestep or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be overall just like rope punishment, because this is like sort of a warm-up for just like learning about the character. I think this is something that, you know, we didn't really do it initially, but I think is pretty useful for us to kind of just get like used to seeing the moves that she has. Full disclosure, I did lab some Azucena on this punishment when the game first came out, and it came in a lot of handy for like day 1 Azucenas, but it doesn't quite cut it nowadays. But because of that, I already know that she has a lot of what's the word that I'm trying to say? She has a lot of -14 moves. A lot of her panic moves are -14, and even though they don't look it, you can actually jet up rhythm, even though she's in these very low to the ground stances. We can actually jet up rhythm in a lot of cases. Back turn 1+2, and I think this is almost all of them. We're gonna call this lib. I don't know if that's actually the abbreviation. If someone knows, I will change it. Lib and then range. Cool. Let's go through these. Number 1 is 3-2. So this is a 14 frame mid +6 on block. So I14 mid +6 on hit, rather. +6 on hit and -12 on block. So this is actually something to keep in mind. Maybe this is her, this might be her, what's the word that we're looking for? Her 14 frame punish. Does this move do anything else out of it? This looks like something that she would, yes. You can also forward cancel into Libertador. Forward cancel, forward lib. And it gets a power up during heat. What is that power up? What the heck? Is that the power up? Oh. So if she finishes it, so you can hold forward. So see, okay, you can hold forward, and if you do 3-2, you can't just do 3 hold forward. You have to do 3-2 hold forward. She goes into this stance. So that's actually good to know. So basically, one hit. This is actually this will come in handy when we get into the Libertador stances, which is important for us to know. But for now, that means that she can essentially use that move to keep us from mashing. So here's our typical 15 frame. It launches when crouching. This is something that I like to keep up to like note on certain characters. So this is I-15. I-15 mid. Launch on hit. -13 on block. Launches crouch. And this is a specific thing that some characters like this, Azucena is a good example, they have these launching down 4-2s where even if we're ducking, they're still going to launch us. The trade-off for these moves is that not all moves will do this. For example, I think if we use like Paul as an example, Paul's does not launch you. However, Paul's should be safe. The ones that launch you from crouch like this, you just kind of have to know them. Ones that come to mind are Leo, Jack is another one. And all of these characters, if they can launch you while they're crouching, they're all going to be between like -12 and -15. Jack's, you can launch it because it goes from downtown. Azucena's looks like it kind of has some range to it, right? It's like here, but it's about jet upper range, right? So because of that, it's only -13. It's not downtown like Jack's. So now we got down 3-3. This is a classic. I actually want to see what this one is like. And this one looks like there's two hits for now. So not a natural string, first of all. This is not a natural string. So you can basically block the second hit and punish her. So, what was the speed of that? 15. I-15, low, mid, +1 on hit, -13 on block, not natural. Okay. Levi, you want to play a set? Specifically Saturday, I actually have a makeup Thanksgiving, July 4th thing that I'm going to. So unfortunately, I can do one in the morning though during the stream, but that's pretty much, I can do it when I'm during the stream. So that move is not moving through this. That move is -13 on block, not a natural string, and then you can also finishing it. Oops. If you finish it, it looks like you get a nice knockdown. Oops. Let's try again. And I would gander, if I remember correctly, this one's launched. -14 only. Okay. So this is actually kind of important to remember this, because they may not be worried about it because they're not expecting you to be able to launch it. So good to know. So nice. So if they are playing this game, that's something they can do. Now I want to try something, right? I tried to sidestep, didn't work. Couldn't go that way. Can I go any other way? How about this? Cannot mash out of it either. What about... Cannot mash out of it. Cannot sidestep. Don't seem like we can backdash out of it either. So that's full locked in. So jails. Cool. Now we have Down back 4. Stoke Stoner, how's it going? Happy to be of assistance. That's a pretty good low. I think this one is 19 frames fast. 19 frames fast. -3 on hit, though. So that's actually pretty important to realize. So 19 frames low. -3 on hit. And on block. -14. So we're in the sad camp of we cannot launch this. But that's okay. -3 on hit, though. That's pretty good. And then low stance. Low profile. Let's see. Yes, very plus on counter. Looks like she gets, that's a good point. So, like, plus 12 counter hit. Thank you, no pain. Cool. So, maybe move this one to the right. That seems a little bit more organized. Good point. But, that's actually pretty good. But, so she's going to use this to take her turn back some. It's going to be in those situations where we're like... It's going to be those situations where we're like, we've done something, right? And we're just like trying to get under it or something. So like she's trying to get under, like, you know, like we try to do a mock kick or something, right? And then she catches us. So this is a pretty good move. But unfortunately this one, we're going to have to only do a 13 frame punish. Down back 1+2. No. Alright, this one is a bit of a low ranks killer, right? Look at this. Look how low she is. Can I hit her with a high? Yes, I can. So this is one of her like primary panic buttons. So it's a mid launch on hit. What was that? Like -20? 21 on block? That's crazy. Panic. Low profile panic move. And then we have down back 3+4. Another panic move. Another premium panic move. This one as well. -16. What was the speed of it though? I-27? Well, it said 26 to 30, so I don't know if that means... So probably I-26 to 30. That means it's active from frames 26 to 30. It doesn't just hit for one frame. Knockdown on hit. -16 on block. Backswing below. Which basically means panic move, so we don't need to be redundant here. Then you have upward 3-4. Yep, 4 active frames. Exactly, Does Gaming. It's active from frame 26 to 30. This is also a bit of a... This is the one that a lot of Azucenas like to do. What happens if I duck this? That doesn't seem as good. So nice. First of all, so this comes out on 21 frames. Comes out in 21 frames. 21, and it's actually high mid. Knockdown on hit, I think. No, this is a launcher. Yeah, launcher. Launch on hit. -14 on block. And what do I want to say about this? I want to figure out what the first hit of this is like. So first of all, can we jab her out of it? Yes, you can jab her out of it. The other thing that I wanted to check was, can she just do one? And what happens? That's what happens? We got that. Do we have anything else? Trying to see if I can pick him up. Oh, yeah. Down 3+4. Nope. Too slow. Let's see. And unfortunately, we cannot pick up with this. That's the main one that I checked for. But I do think, unfortunately, we only get one. But if we do this, we can duck it. Now, if we do the whole thing again, I think, like we said, if we duck this thing on a hard read, you can do it. It's not a crazy combo, but you can get that. It's not really worth it, though, if you think they're going to, finish it, though. I don't think a lot of Azucenas are really going to go for it just once, that one hit, though. In a lot of cases. Maybe, you know, if they're playing something big brain, but the reward goes down a lot, too. Forward, forward, 3. Is that it? This one? Alright, so this one. This one is, minus 14 on block, I-15. So it's actually a launcher she can do. But it's minus 14 on block. So I-15 mid, launch on block, on hit, minus 14 on block. What does it mean for a move to be natural? It means, Notorious Osa, that if the first hit hits, the second hit will hit. And if it's not natural, then that means that, like, you know, if I'm holding back, then the first hit hits me, but the next hit, I'll block it. If you do one hit into spring kick, if you can soccer kick in time for up 4-3-4, I can try it. Let's see. It looks like you can, because that's slow. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that's actually scary. But see, you can still just catch him every time. This is a punish. But yeah, you can soccer kick in time. Oh, whoa. But not if you're slow. Oh, that's... Now it's becoming weird. Wait, that was weird. But, let me try this again. Just the normal one. I want to see... That back four was weird. No, okay. That was just because they were spring kicking. Man... If you're really fast. So you have to be, like, pretty much frame perfect. But if you're anywhere slower, you will miss. Welcome to Sway characters. So it seems inconsistent. So let's try while standing 2 now. Yeah, it doesn't really seem worth it. It's just like, why overthink something, right? That we could just block and get so much more of the reward. Okay, so this is a 15 frame crouch launcher, minus 50, so pretty normal stuff. I-15 mid launch on hit, minus 13 on block. Down 4-3. Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, just block the spring kick at that point, right? Alright, so what is this? What is this? Huh? That was not the move. That did not seem like it was the move. Let's go back and look. So after... Right up to back turn 3, we have... While crouching. Okay, that's what I got wrong. Full crouch down 4-3, like that. Full crouch down 4-3. So that is 18 frames, plus 3 on hit, low. Plus 3 on hit, low, minus 13 on block. Okay. So 18 frames, fast, low, plus 3 on hit, plus, oh my gosh, plus 3 on hit, minus 13 on block. Pretty normal. That's actually a full crouch mix-up that we probably should, like, specifically look at in a second. And we can back turn like that. Back turn 3. Oh, I need to turn back around first. Okay. Good enough. Comes out 19 frames, plus 4. Minus 13 on block. Comes out at 19 frames. 19 frames, low, plus 4 on hit, minus 13 on block. So that's actually basically hatchet kills. Look at Bryan. Bryan comes out insane. So basically it's a hatchet. Basically a hatchet. I think I can't even sidestep this. Look at that. Probably. We will go into some of these back turn setups. And then back turn 1 plus 2. That's weird. Oh my gosh. But it is a counter hit. Counter hit launch. This one comes out at 14 frames. So this looks like your classic stop pressing, I counter hit you. So launch, counter hit, and then normally plus 3 on hit, and I think it said minus 11 on block. Whoa! Linear. Cool. Libertador 1 plus 2. So how do we go into live? Like this? Oh, that's easy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this one. Another launcher. 18 frames minus 14 on block. That's good to know. 18 frame mid. Mid, launch on hit. And this is what I mean, right? In Lib stance, they have this whole call-out move for the mid, but we can actually just launch the whole thing. And is this one linear? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's linear. But to the right, to the left only? Yeah. Well, if you're quick about it. But if you're not... Oh, look at that. Interesting. I'm trying to go to the right here, but it seems really easy to go to the... Oh. Oh, if you sidewalk, it's much easier. Basically. But it still seems to the right's like not as easy. But like... Linear... Linear, sidewalk left, weak. And then possibly devs, we'll see. And then we got lib down 3. And then lib down 3. Okay. Is that it? Oh, she's got 2 versions of this. Where's the rest of the move? Okay, puts her in back turn. Interesting. You see that? Where's the finishing? What's the finishing move? Okay, it's not 3-4. Not 3-3. It's down 3-1. Okay. We're gonna do down 3-1 as well, just to see. But anyway, if we just do the first one. Puts you in back turn. I-16 plus 2 on hit. I-16 plus 2 on hit. Back turn. And then the block. Only minus 9. Why is that in the... Why is it in punishment training? Down 4, y'all. It was down 4 this whole time. Sorry. Let's see what down 4 is. But that's good. Preview of what's to come. Okay. Why down 4? You know what? I feel like this is, It's a hell sweep. That's what it is. So, okay, cool. So this is hell sweep, and it's a stagger low. Cool. So this is down 4. We're just gonna do down 4-4 though. I think that's more makes more sense here. Down 4-4. And it is I-19. Knockdown on hit. Knockdown on hit. Minus 31. It's a low. Minus 31 on block. Stagger low. And the doesn't work that way. Doesn't seem to work this way either. But we can sidewalk it. If we're really fast, we seem to be able to get around it both ways. But it's kind of a bit of a... Seems like you need a timing read. And you need that extra distance. You see that? Now, why would we do this if we can just block it? Probably because we can beat the hell sweep 1+2 situation, basically. Sidewalk last is our best option, but she has moves to cover both sides. Her attack throw, back turn 2-2 is sides walk right, weak, mid, and back turn side. Okay, yeah, we're talking about the back turn. Yeah, so let's get into that now. For back turn, yes. All right, cool. So this is the beginning punishment stuff that we found. We will probably work through that in a second. But now, this is the old Lars notes. We are going to lab out back turn. So Azucena, labbing, Libertador, stance, lib, back turn, BT. So let's start with back turn. So, what does she have in her back turn stance? Let's go through the entire move list and figure out. And the reason we go through the whole move list is a lot of these moves are going to put her into the stance, and this is essentially the closest Tekken has to something called a Rekka. I think is the best way to describe it. Stances in Tekken are basically Rekkas in other games, is kind of how I think of it. The idea is that, oh, what the heck? But, the idea is that you use a move. The move puts you into a stance. The stance has, a number of moves that they can do, but it's essentially a forced mix-up, right? And that's like the game that you're playing. So, because of that, I kind of think of it like Rekkas in the sense that you use a move to get into it, right? So, back turn 1-2, back turn 2-1. Sorry, 1-1-4. Oh, and we need to also do the moves that enter it. So, entry first. So, entry moves. Let's first remind ourselves what the entry moves are first. So, heat moves. 1-1. Nope. 1-2 back. 1-2 back. 4-4 back. 4-2. 4-1 is the full string. 4-3 or 4-3. Forward 4-4 back. You do a capital for the hold. Shift to looks like Libertador. This one has 2 actually. So down 4. This one's a really good one. I'm going to put a star here because it seems to have multiple situations. So down forward 1-4 back. But you have down 4 1-3 141 forward. Seems good. Any others? Down forward, down back 3-4. Down back 3 back though. No, just down back 3. Down back 3 by itself. And then down back 3-4. This one, chip on block. Okay, back 1-1. 1-1-2 back. Okay. Back 1-1-2 back. You also have back 1-1 forward for lib. And then or during oh, just back 1, back 3+4. We're gonna put that at the very top. 3+4 manual entry. Now we have any of these with back turns? Nope. But this is got a punch parry effect. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, forward 3+4 back. So this move, actually, we saw this earlier. This one's important. And now we are in special moves. She's got heats, apparently, with like taunt stuff. That's pretty funny. Sure. What the heck? Oh, she's just got like a... What is this? I want to see this. It's pretty funny. Okay. Let's keep going. Forward 3+4 hold. Shuffle Jamboree. What is this? What the heck? Okay. So it's just Easter eggs. Oh. This is her Libertador. I think. What is this? Oh, it's her little flip. And you can use that into Libertador, right? And then we have, hey, Phantom, happy 4th! Yes, I hope to have a good stream day as well. Thank you for joining today. We're trying to get better at this matchup. Oh, she's got one in a while rising situation. So, while standing, 4, 1, 3, back. Nothing else going on there. While rising, back 3+4. What is this? Oh. She's just got a back manual entry, so we'll just say, and I think the other one was manual entry as well, the back 3+4. But back 3+4 here, and back 3+4 here as well. So it's just basically the same thing. Okay. And then we hit the back turn moves. So for now, we'll go ahead and start figuring out what the frames of these moves are when she transitions, so that we can use this to figure out what we can do to interrupt it. So, all right, let's start with 1-2 back. Like that. This looks like a typical like a typical 10 frame punish. So we're gonna do it once like that. We're gonna do it once like this. Wait, did I just accidentally do something? Maybe we'll see that one later. So the first one. -14 if she back turns? What the heck? So that's kind of messed up. So, okay. So, I-10. High, high. High, high. Let's keep seeing it. High, high. +8 on hit. What about on counter hit? Still? Let me see. I'm trying to do something slow. Same. Okay. And then on block, minus 14. Minus 14 on block. Wow. Wait, but she turns around? What? And we get a regular, like, launch? What the heck? No wonder they said she's nerfed. That's crazy. And then what if she doesn't back turn it? Minus 14 anyway. That move's crazy bad. Okay, no matter what. No matter what. That's crazy. Yeah, it is a block punisher, but essentially that's, yeah, block punisher only. Okay, good to know. Now we have forward, 4 into back. So this move we actually just saw earlier. Bit of a preview. But looks like a, yeah, it does look like a bit of like a, just a block punishment. Does this have other moves? Oh, she does. Weird. So she has 4-1. So we're going to do all of them. So we first have forward back. We'll just do regular forward. Okay. And then we'll do this one with forward 1. And then we'll do forward 3. Cool. What's the first one look like? Plus 3 turns you around. Otherwise it's minus 8. High. And it is 12 frames fast. I-12. High. Plus 3 on hit, minus 8 on block. Now what is the other move? It's plus 4, but it's a double high. But it does jail. So, plus 6. Oh, it's actually plus 6 if we try to press, which is pretty interesting. So let's do some like side ones here. So we have 4-1, 4-1, high, 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 plus 4 on hit, plus 6 on counter hit, and plus minus 2 on block. Not bad. And then the other one is forward 4-3. Minus 11. Knockdown. So this one is a 4-3. High mid. Knockdown on hit. Minus 11 on block. So just to know, like, if they're going for that. It seems the range isn't amazing, right? So I don't know. But interesting stuff. You can't move. You can actually sidestep this to the right. Can you sidestep the other one to the right? Whoa! How did I do that? Wow. Sidestep right. Sidestep right. Well, okay. That one's fake. So you can basically... So it really doesn't matter. If we think she's gonna finish it, we just do that. It's hard to do, though. You have to do it like there. Something like that. I don't know. Interesting. But it also seems like it recovers pretty quickly. I don't know. Can we... that works. I'll stop trying after one more try. Two more. I'll give myself two more. Yeah, it's not giving me the punish. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Seems fast. Hey, Ice Peak Hongul, how's it going? Okay, that's good to know. Now we finally have 444 back. What the heck? Oh, okay. So. Oh no, that's not it. Of course. Happy to help. And we have 444. So we also will have forward 4-4 by itself. So the first one is a mid. Looks like a tracking mid, actually. I-17. Tracking mid. It's minus 19 on block? Well, that makes sense, I guess. But on hit? Wait a minute. What? On hit? Weird. Minus 10 on hit. Minus... how much on block? Minus 19 on block? Is this one fake? Hey! Good job, Big Cherm. You've made it to the big leagues. Exactly. They love canceling it. Am I missing something, Devs Gaming? Like, what's... even if they hit it, it's not real. Is it because they can finish it? That looks like a heat engager, though. Hey, Dave, how's it going? This is weird. Mid-high, heat engage. HE, heat engager. Heat engage, on hit, minus 7 on block. What the heck? They can parry from there if you press. Really? Okay. Try forward 4-4-3. Oh. Alright, let's try that. That's not real either. That's not real either. There's another variation too. Forward 4. Where is forward 4? This is a weird string. Forward 4, forward 4-2, forward 4-3. So, okay. So you got forward 4-4-3 is what we did. This basically means you just mash it out really quickly. And then you have forward 4... oh my gosh. I love typing this. 4-2. That's not 2. So let's see the 4-2-1. The only one that it seems to stop is this one. Right? And even kind of, you kind of need to be strict with it, but still, it's kind of weird. Wait, I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, you know what? It's, if you try to whiff punish it, it's kind of designed to catch your whiff punish of 4-4, I guess. That one seems faster. Because that one comes out at 21. This one comes out in 3. See, a little bit slower. This one comes out, obviously, in, like, 24, but quickly. And then finally, you finally have that. So interesting. It feels like Jet Upper is like... It feels like the name of the game here. Yeah, it's just a little timing game, basically. We'll put... I think 2 was the slowest, right? So let's talk about all of these. So we now have mid, knockdown on hit, mid, knockdown on hit, -9 on block. Then you have mid, high. I'll just say launch counter hit because that's the only part that really matters, but I guess for completeness. +1 on a block, actually. Launch counter hit. Okay. And then on hit. Oh, it's actually just launch on hit. Can she cancel into Power Crush? Yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted to double check. But, yeah, so if she's in back turn, right? If she's in back turn, she's got a parry, right? So is the game lying to me here? Like, what's her back parry? It is attack reversal. That doesn't seem what we wanted. During back turn. Which one is it? 1+2 or 3+4? Mid parry effect. Back 1+2 has mid parry effect. Alright, I think it's that. So let's try setting up this. Right, we're gonna do forward 4, back. Something like that. That's kind of... Alright, let me try it. Okay. I think it's that. Did I do that right? It's a punish, y'all. It's a punish. If we, like, press... That doesn't seem like the right move. Is that the right move? It is. Whoa. And puts her into Libertador stance? The way she walks is actually amazing. But, so she goes... And then she stays in the stance. Alright, that's pretty scary. Weird. So it seems to me that this, like, it doesn't seem there's anything she can do. The drunk walk backwards. That one? Yeah, let's try that one. Alright, let's see if that one works. It still works! That one's fake. That one works. No, it doesn't! Even on hit. It's fake. It's all fake. The -19's real. All right. I wonder, just for completeness sake, right? I can even do this. Yeah, exactly. Like we are lifting the rock and seeing the fakeness. So anyway, cool. That's a big discovery. We're gonna put a big star on this one when it comes to practicing, right? This one's a practice situation. All right, now we have down 1-4. I think this one's a scary one, if I remember correctly, because I started from before. It's down for 1-4. Down. Because you can go back turns. You can also do that little follow up. Okay. Oops. I need to do it again. We've all been there before. It's okay, Dad. -5. Is that what it was? -5. So, it is a... Probably 10 frame, right? 13, actually. Not that fast. I-13. I-13. High, mid-high. Right, because it comes out of her down forward 1. So, it's a mid-high. Mid-high. +6 on hit. Just +6 on hit. -5 on block. What if she does it without the turnaround, though? Is it the same? And then we also want to do the finish string, which is 1-4-1. Oh! Okay. And then we finally have 1-4-1. Oops. And this one. So this is a pretty scary sequence of moves. So for starters, what is this move? Just +7, -7 on block otherwise. So we're gonna go for the more what's the word? Optimistic one. But if you have down forward 1-4-1-4 forward, that one ends up being a mid-high lib, and it is... She's -17. No wonder. Oh, what about even -6? -6 on hit. So this is a interesting little mind game as well. So -6 on hit, -17 on block, right? This one jails. The first 2 hits do. Yes, it does jail. Jails. And then if we do just the just let the string rip. Thank you, geese. This one will become mid-high high, and it is -5 on a hit. This is like a classic like counter hit, basically situation. -5 on block rather. We do need to say launch, counter hit, and then what is the regular hit? Oh, knockdown on hit. Knockdown on hit. Launch counter hit. -5 on block. Can't seem to go to the... You can't go to the right, though. Jeez. Woo-hoo-hoo. She has a mid follow-up? Oh, let's find it. Yeah, because we need to be complete here. Down 4, 1-4... 1, but then you also have 1-2, which is I think the one that we were talking about. Was this one? Oh, cool. It catches us completely. Oh, -10 though. But interesting. So that one, you got down 4, 1, 4, what was it? 1-2. And that becomes a mid, high, mid, slow. Knockdown on hit. And is it launch on counter hit? No. -10 on block. Cool. Interesting. Yeah. That seems pretty interesting. Can we, let's go all the way back to, I think it was this one. No, it wasn't. It was this one. Seems... It's hard. You can do it. If we were God. If you're crazy, you can do it. And then what? You're basically doing... But see, the problem is... Like, are you really gonna be able to react to that? Seeing this come out? Like, I don't know. See if we can jet upper it. Yeah, I thought I was already doing it. Let's see. That's not even the right move. It's down 4-1-4. Oh my gosh. Stop. Okay. Okay. If you're really fast, you can do it. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's there, right? Like, if you can do this... Weirdly enough. You could do this. I wonder if you can do that. No, not enough time. You can't even follow... You can't even do a wall rising 3, but you can basically do, you could interrupt it out, right? So it's really like, really it's just, basically this is covering the option of, I've chosen to duck, hard duck, I've chosen to mash. The only thing that covers I've chosen to mash is the 1, right? Fuzzy while rising 1 is the best. While standing run. But yeah, this is pretty cracked. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. But fuzzy guard or downward. Basically. For both of these. Okay, good to know. We have those kind of figured out. So really, like, the interesting part about all this is that we're not really in a situation yet where it's like, oh yeah, when we're, oops, not that one. When we are against the back turn stance, a lot of it is just knowing the stuff that goes in the back turn stance and when you're going to be able to punish it. But cool. Now we have down back 3, which is down back 3-4. Is this full crouch though? No, it's just, yeah. Wow, okay. So you have that. And we have this. Both of these might be a stagger. Wait, did I not record it earlier? Oh, I see. Okay. It's, oh, okay. You can't duck it. You have to do a hard duck. So that's kind of good to know. So, and then finally you have this one. Like that. Alright, so the frames now. So we also, and we're going to do down back 3-4 as well. There's a lot going on with this one, but that's okay. So this is a low. It is an I-16 low. 16 low. +4 on hit. On counter hit, it's the same. And then on block, -7 on block. -7 on block. Cool. Now the other one is launch on hit. Launch on hit, minus like 330 on duck. On -13 on duck. But -13 on block. And then duck launch. Jails. So don't even try. Thanks, Ice Speed Kangul. Okay. And then now we have back turn 1-1-2 back. No, back 1-1-2 back is something else. So okay. So now you have back 1-1-2 back. Does that? Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, she does like that little what's it, like jump scare or something. And then you have back 1-1-2. Oh, I did it on accident. And she just finishes it otherwise. So, this one here. -15. And she's -10. That is some... That's fake again. Fake again. So, -10 on hit. So, it's a high. Comes out how fast? I-14. You know, this character's a little bit stunted now. -10 on hit. -15 on block. And then the back 1-1-2 by itself is high. And what's going on here? Cannot interrupt it. We get knocked down no matter what, so it's a knockdown on hit. Knockdown on hit. -5 on block. That was actually pretty good. Anyway. Devs, I have no idea. It just doesn't seem... Yeah, what's the deal here? What's going on? Let's, I don't even know. Like, what does she have in back turn that could get through it? Like, I don't know. Back turn 1-2. It's just an attack. This is an attack. That's an attack. These are all attacks, right? What about just 3+4? So we had back 1+2 and back 3+4 are both kind of like ones. And then you have back facing the opponent. You do back 3. You can do forward 3+4. 3+4. What's 3+4 and 1+2? Maybe those are good? Maybe this, or... That one's just an attack. I mean, we could do this. We can do this. Like this, right? That works. How about this? Something like that, right? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna duck here. Because can she, yeah, you can basically do that. So let's try that. Something like that, right? Look at this. It still works. I think it's because she committed to it, she's minus 15 on block. She didn't have to commit to it. Like, if she just does it, right? If she just does this, right? Just that. Did I do that right? Yeah. She's plus 3. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Plus 8 on hit. Plus 8 on hit as usual. Plus 8 on hit. Plus 3 on block. That's not bad. You can get under it. Maybe that's the trade-off, right? Is that she can just do the plus 3 in order to play a mind game, right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe. Now you have forward 3 plus 4. That one. Whoa. Not what I meant. Okay, let's try it again. Oh yeah, what's the power crush? What did I just do there? We'll come back to that. Okay. This one seems like it goes right into it. So that's a 21 frames mid-mid. This one seems rare. And it is plus 4 on hit. And knockdown on block. Knockdown on hit. Sorry. Knockdown on hit. Plus 3 on block. Plus 4 on block. That one's pretty good. What's the trade-off then? Just that? Is it linear? Oh, it's very linear. It's linear. Linear. What about from here? Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe that's the issue. That's it. Maybe something like that. Okay, and then finally you have while standing series here. While standing 4, 1, 3. Oh, okay, like that. So, got this one, and you got this one. This seems to be another situation like before. My knockdown on hit, minus 14. Otherwise, so we're gonna say while standing 4, 1, 3 is a mid-high, mid I think I just saw. Knockdown on hit, minus 14 on block. Meanwhile, this one, and this comes out of 11. Mid-high, and we want to see this. Minus 16, minus 8. Minus 8 on hit, minus 16 on block. And because we discovered that before, I do kind of want to see this situation now. Just by itself. Minus 2. This one seems like you just duck the middle, just duck the whole thing. Duck second hit, basically. Duck second hit. But let's try it for the other one. Yeah, just duck second hit. While rising 1, maybe? Is the while standing 1. I think that's the option select here. Yeah. It doesn't matter the ender at this point. This one. Yeah, doesn't matter. So that seems to be an option select. Okay. Cool. Pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and look at the back turn moves. back turn. She doesn't have a whole lot in back turn 2, which makes this a little bit easier. And we can, again, kind of, I think, moves through these a bit. So now for the moves, we got back turn. We got 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, on hit 2. What the heck? I don't know. 2, 2. And then, 3, 4, 3, 1 plus 2. Oh my gosh. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4. Forward, 1 plus 2. Forward, back 3. Back 3. Back 1 plus 2. Back 3 plus 4. Cool, cool, cool. So, let's go through these now. So this is all about back turn, you can see. So for starters though, right? Let's do a quick summary of what we've seen here. Is there a single one of these on block that transitions in a situation that's favorable? No. Like, the best that they've got is they can do, like, forward back is -8 on block. -19. I think the best she's got is, down for 1, 4 maybe. That one is -5 on block. That one's okay. So the best we've seen is -5. Down back 3 is okay. Plus, and then forward 3 plus 4 is the only one that's plus, it seems, but it's very linear. Interesting. But anyway, yeah, let's go through each one of these now. So now you have, right, you have back turn 1, 2. Nope. It's down, it's back 3 plus 4, right? Yeah. Okay. That's all there is to it. Knockdown on hit. High. -7 on hit. So, okay. So you got I. It comes out at 10. That's pretty good. So it's got high. Knockdown on hit. -7 on block. Duckable. Now the 1, 4. This one seems scary. -11 on block and +8. +8 on hit. And probably, I would gander this one is counter hit Fisher, but let's see. So +8 on hit. On hit. -11 on block. Can we sidestep this? Doesn't look like it. Okay. But it does look like a counter hit, like launch on counter hit, but there's like, why would you be doing that basically? Let's see what just the 1 by itself is, because there's a chance that's like why, right? Yeah, like, what if you're just looping that? 0? That's pretty good. Just 1 is 0. Put this at the top. 1, I-10, high. Oh, I see. So high, +6 on hit, 0 on block. Not a bad move. Yeah, study notes indeed. Sorry, it's getting crazy. Yeah, see, back turn 1 into back turn 1-4, exactly. Do that. But anyway. So we got those. Now we got 2-2, whatever this is. Let's see. Is this thing? Okay. On hit, it's just an animation. So it's a mid. I-17. Mid. Knockdown, right? Knockdown on hit. And -8 on block. Wait, do you see what happened there? What did I do? I don't know. Something weird happened there. Also, these... You kind of need to time it differently. But anyway, -8 on block. And... No. Sidestep right. Okay. 3. Detango. There we go. Back to the hatchet that we talked about before. This is a hatchet. This is I-19. Low. I'm just going to put hatchet kit. Because it's just to keep things simple. And then we have 4-3. Not what we meant to do. Get out of this stance, please. Alright, sorry y'all. Give me a second. I'm bad at this sometimes. Okay, so what we wanted was that. This is 15 frames, mid, knockdown on hit. So 15 frames, mid, knockdown on hit, -14 on block. Can we sidestep it though? No. But we can sidestep the whole thing, right? Looks quite linear. Hatchet's not linear. 2-2's not linear. We didn't really talk about this though. Let's see. Look at that though. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Now we have 1+2. So let's this one. That one seems like similar to the before though, right? Oh, different. This is the counter hit Fisher. Comes out at 14. Okay. Alright, now we're getting into the sauce. So now we have +3, I think. +3 on hit. Launch counter hit. And -11 on block. Tracks to the right, but not to the left. To our right, I mean. So you can sidestep left. What about sidewalk? You can sidewalk right. You can sidewalk right. Sidewalk right. Sidestep left. Interesting. Can you not sidewalk the hatchet kick? I don't think so. Let's see. That was not the hatchet. This is the hatchet. Wait, no, we don't have it recorded. Let's add that then to this one. This one doesn't seem like it wants you to... Oh, you can do that way. Oh, wow. It does seem sidewalk left is doable. So actually, good point. I think I got this mixed up with a different one earlier. Sometimes you can even do the right. Whoa. Yeah, you can't go to the right, though, it seems. All right, now 3 plus 4. Thank you. We'll see about that. You still have to be able to beat this stuff, so... So this guy is weird. What are the frames on this? Nonsense. I-27. -5 force crouch. I-27. Mid. -5 force crouch on block. What about on hit? Probably knockdown on hit. Yeah. Oh, it's launch on hit. And... Oh, look, it's linear. Linear. Okay. And then forward 1 plus 2. Oh. That doesn't seem right. What was it on the move list? Moves while facing backwards. Back 1 plus 2 then. No. 1 plus 2. 3 plus 4. Forward 3 plus 4. That's what it was. Forward 3 plus 4. Well, we might as well do it from the move list. Oops. Never mind. Oh, it goes into the Libertador stance. Okay, so we'll just skip that. Because that just goes into the lib. Right? Yeah. And then we have back 3. Sorry, I'm just... Dodge. Dodge. What is this move? Size. Dodge to left. Azu left. Super sidestep, yep. Interesting. Back 1 plus 2. And that's the runaway. What's the Heihachi? Just run away. And then we got... mid crush. Alright, cool. So now we have a freaking wall of text. I didn't mean for it to be this illegible, but it is what it is. Let's put this on the side first. Oh, I just realized if I do this, it'll help quite a bit. Sorry, y'all. This will help a bit. So, if we're looking at this, let's try and condense this a little bit. So I'm going to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this over to... Sorry, not the entries, but I'm going to copy over the moves into another... Oops. Into another one. And then we're going to, from here, talk through a few of the... basically setups that she can do, right? So because of the setups that she can do, if you look at it like this, then the fastest that she got is I-10. So the first thing we need to be thinking about is I-10, right? Now, the other thing that we realize is that she could always just dodge, right? I think that's the thing that we need to keep in mind, is that we're basically combining it with this, and like this, and this, right? Those are all the things that we need to be afraid of. Like, Like, I think that's all things to kind of be afraid about and to be figuring out what we can challenge with, right? So because of that, I think those are the 3 that I'll probably use, because the other ones are just too slow, right? So let's talk about that first. So if we, of the moves from here, this might be easier if we take these entry moves and like pare it down a bit maybe. But let's let me pull out some of these that are like quite good on block. So there's some like this 4 back that we want to first look at, right? So if you look at 4 back, we want to see if 4 back can be used into 1, and if we can, we need to know if 4 back can be used into 1, and if 4 back can be used into the other side, to the evasion moves, basically, right? So this is -8 on block. So, oops, not how you do it. You got that one. Oh man, I didn't think I was recording. So let's go from this one, so that we have them all. That's the first one. Now the next one will be the back 3, right? So remember this, that situation. So now we have, not what I meant to do. Let's try it again. So you got that one, and then you have the back 3 plus 4, right? Those are all the things that we're the most afraid of. So now we have, right? So those are all things that we're kind of afraid of. Doesn't look like, what did she have that can launch us from here? Nothing. She has 1 plus 2 on counter hit. She has to do 3 plus 4. So like she could do like, you know, just for sake of like completeness here, she could do something like this. Something like that, right? Where it's like we do, let's see this situation here. Oh no, right? But even then it's just kind of like, I don't know what else we're afraid of. But either way, let's see if we do this. She's +8, right? So got him with a 4-3. What about the other ones? That got him. What about this one? Yeah? Catches you too. Is that the best option? I'm not really sure. But it seems to catch most of the options. What else could she do there? She could do 3 is too slow. 4-3 is everything else. She doesn't have any power crushing actually, right? In back turn, it really seems that the whole point of this situation is that not so much that it's like if we get that hard call out, right? If we get that hard call out, then we're good. But if otherwise, like, we're in this situation, basically. It's like where she's finishing other stuff. Right? But it seems like with this move specifically, if we know that she's going to finish, because that can happen, right? And we can't. Is this one that we said we can sidestep? No. I don't think so. And then this one. So that seems to be it. It's like forward 3, basically. So all this to say this forward 3. Beware string extensions beat. So let's do forward back. Four back, rather. So that's good. Now if we look at another one that might be good, we have one here which is down 4-1-4. I think this one's going to be a pretty common one, so let's pull this out. So this one here, down 4-1-4. We're going to do the exact same thing. Now we have -5 again, right? So obviously, for starters, this situation here, if we do a forward 3, beat us. So already, we need to find something better. Obviously, that can stop it. But what else can she do, right? So let's do the similar situations we did from before of do that one. Do this one. And then we'll do maybe back 1+2. Oops. Like that. Actually, that one I want to see first, because look at this. Alright, we got her there. But if we did 4-3, it catches it. See? So, this is a situation. That scares me. Right? That scares me. But what is she going to do after it? Like, what can she do? What's the fastest thing she can do after that? Like, what if she does... You know... That's so slow, though. So let's try that for starters, right? So we're gonna do something like that, right? All right. She didn't even get the punish. She can't beat us there. But we're not even that scared, right? I mean, she can mix this up, though. Let's see. And I can't even down jab. So we're probably like, I don't know, like -8 or 9, probably. So what else could we do? We could do down 4-2. But you do that. That seems okay. Honestly, down 4-2-1 seems not bad. You can even do down 4-2. What else do we have? Do I have time to forward 4-1 all the options? Not on this one, Does Gaming, because this one's -5. So this situation, this is coming out at 10 frames. Basically, they can jab us, right? I'm wondering about down back 3 now. Down back 3 is where my head is at. Oh my gosh. It's beginning. Obviously it catches that. Oh my god, it got that one too. Hey, Tekken Cobra, how's it going? High Crush 15 frame. Basically, a High Crush 15 frame. Quarter circle back 2-4. I see what you're saying. So you're basically saying, like this. But yes, we can do that. But I think where my head was at was that, yes, we're talking about the jab specifically, but I am afraid of stuff like, you know, the other moves that they have that are meant to... I'm worried about the other slower moves that are counter hit fishing, and we're using the jab as the example, the fastest thing that can come out, right? But I do think that's an interesting idea. Honestly, at that point, though, I want to commit to the duck. Can we sidestep this? No. We can that way, though. Oops. We could start with that. So, for starters, we have the first option, which is down back 3, or down back 3 or down 4-2. I feel like you're generically doing it. She's back turned completely, yes. But the problem is when you attack her in this situation, she turns back around when you hit her in her back turn stuff. But yeah, good to see you again, Cobra. So the problem, what we want to make sure that we can catch, right, is we need to be able to catch these options she's doing. Now, one thing that would beat us if we went for the down back 3 is you have oops, not that. You have this move that we're afraid of. We can basically, you can get stuck in this situation. Like, that one feels like if we do down back 3, we're in trouble. Yeah, see? But down 4-2 seems good. Down 4-2 seems very generically good. Yeah, interesting. So that's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately she's not staying in back return. We're basically trying to think, like, if she does an immediate something else, what are we worried about, right? By the way, Software Over Coffee, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. Is there anything else? Maybe just, risk. Or down 4-2. What else does she have, though? We could go through the sidestepping, though. So let's go through that as well. So now we can do... So we have the jab. We also have, as far as more moves are concerned, she can do... She has this one. Okay. She kind of says something. Seems okay. And we can also do, so that one we can sidestep right. How about this one? This one, though. Oh, have to record again. This one we'll get caught by. Yeah. We can go to the left, but it's just like, maybe it's not that great, right? And then you have 4-3 we said was linear. 1 plus 2 is sidewalk, right? So what if we did 1 plus 2 into do this. Like this. Ooh. Let's see. Seems okay. What does heat make? What changes does heat make to our stances? Let's see. That's actually a good point. No pain. Not much for what I'm seeing. Yeah, it seems it's Libertador that gives you stuff, basically. From what I'm seeing here. Because when we were in back turn, it didn't seem any of these get... I didn't see any of these get a power-up, from what I could see. Maybe a faster manual transition? Ooh. Maybe. Down 4-1-4. Let's use this one as an example. Maybe a faster manual transition. That would be back 3+4. I don't know. Let's just play with it. Seems about the same, to be honest. I'm not seeing anything specifically. I'm not really seeing anything specifically for this one. Ooh, feels nice to backdash on. You see this? That looks really nice. Cool. Bryan does not feel good to backdash on, unfortunately. I'm not seeing anything. No pain. But I think where my head is at here is that basically we can down 4-2 for the option select, right? And then we can also do sidestep right. Everything except, like, Sidestep right, everything. All options. So we'll say sidewalk left, hatchet. So 3 and hatchet and 1+2. Right? But then you also have sidestep right, other options. Like, you could do that, right? I think that would be a reasonable thing to do here. Oh, that's this one. Like, you could start with this. Like, you could do that. If she goes into this, you could do, like, something like this. You also try to sidestep right. Like, you have options, but I do think that if we really want to, like, get something bigger, we might want to go for that sidestep right. Can she hit us in the air? Let's try it. I'm pretty sure you can. Like, if we do this, we've been juggled. I'm sorry, viewers. Yeah, we did not. We were, I watched A Quiet Place instead, with my future in-laws. Sorry. So, okay, down for 1-4. Seems better than most, but, like, still, we've got some good play with it. So now that we have that, let's see if there's anything else that stands out to us as far as transitionable stuff. Down back 3 puts you in back turn. That's -7. Is there anything else better than that? I guess 4-4 3+4 puts you in a pretty scary situation, but that's so linear, and, like, I just don't feel like that one's worth talking about. So let's pull some of these out, and we will specifically, what we're going to do is grab both of the top 2 here, and we're going to add them to our punishment training. So we're going to go here and throw this once. And then we're also going to throw in a few of the ones that are just straight up fake pressure. So if we look at the straight up fake pressure ones, those are going to be your 1-2 back. So there's 1-2 back. So we'll just say jet upper. And then we'll also do what other ones here? There was another one that was, like, crazy on block, like forward 4-4 back is also, like, yeah, that was the one. So forward 4-4. There is an extension for these, so it's not like you want to always be doing it, right? But I think this one specifically, we can, like, get used to the situation, basically. And other strings. And then we have, let's see, what else was here? Was egregiously minus on block. I think this entire, the down 4-1 series is something to, like, kind of look into again, though, just to make sure. I think down back 3, though, is a pretty easy one. We'll throw down back 3 into the list of, like, things to just, be ready for. So I'll do the exact same thing here, basically. I just realized I did the arrow. Nice. You can grab Hypnotist? What? That's pretty crazy. Sure, Dev. Hit me with it. Okay, and now we have, oh yeah, let me check this out real quick. I will copy whatever they did. Wait a minute. Wait. That's cool. Let me show you this, y'all. This is cool. So what they are doing, we need to stand, block, I guess, and then they'll do a side ukemi, I'm guessing, and then we'll restart at the wall. I'm gonna not do anything super weird here. I'm just gonna do something like normal here. You have to basically, like, do that, basically. That's pretty tight, though. That's kind of tight, but that's the idea. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. This is hard. It's specifically the, Wait a minute. How did that not come out? Like that. What are they doing? It's if they quick stand? Oh, is that what's going on? Yeah, it must be. Let's try to get them to quick stand then. That's okay. I mean, it's alright if they're quick standing. Quick stand? Is that quick stand? Are you gonna quick stand? Maybe? It looks like it. Maybe. That is... Oh, quick recovery is not what we thought. So maybe just quick stand then. That's sick. That's sick. That's pretty hard. Pretty sick. It's hard for me to get the timing of the cancel for some reason. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Wait, why did she not turn around there? Why did she not turn around there? Oh, you have to jet upper it. Wait, what's going on? Why did it stop, why did they stop turning around? Why did they stop turning around? Why did they stop turning around? Wait, what am I doing? I must not be paying attention to my character. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what I did before. But okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm doing this instead of... Wow. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the recovery on it's weird. But that's really cool. Cool, thank you. Alright, so let's go back to forces them to tech roll, which is pretty cool. Like No Pain pointed out. Hey, super awesome software coffee. I'm really glad that YouTube's been useful to you. Welcome to the Twitch channel as well now. So, in addition to what we were looking at, I think that is all of the back turn stuff that we care about. We also have... Did we do back 1, 1, 2 back? Is that on here? Doesn't look like it is. No, it's not. So we need to add back 1, 1, 2 back to this as well. So this one. So I'm going to basically start by saying that, like, some of these strings, especially the later ones, like, basically these are These are strings with extensions, basically, right? These are like all strings with extensions. But, you know, it's still worth knowing how we're going to be able to beat them, right? But yeah. All right. Pretty cool. The other situations, I do want to lab a little bit more her strings in the future, but I think this is a pretty good start. So essentially what I would say to do, and I'm going to include the back turn and the Libertador like stuff in this punishment, but I think this is still a pretty good starting point. I just realized it's kind of hard to see, but I think it's maybe easier to see like this. We'll go back into the menu in a second to make it easier. But it's kind of a good way to start where you're going to basically, what I'm kind of suggesting or imagining you do, is you essentially, you know, if we unset all of these real quick, right? We're essentially going to take a few of these moves that are egregiously good, like bad, right? Whereas like we'll start with, for example, down 4-2. Oops. Start with down 4-2. So we have one of those. We have down 4-2, that's minus 13. Then you also have, what's another one? Her backswing blow would be a good one. Right? And then you also have, what would be another one? Down back 1+2. And maybe 3-2, right? This one. Oops, not that one. So that one I believe is minus 12. So we now have those. We're already used to like just doing, you know, like doing some blocking here, right? Let me get the restart settings to normal. And basically, get used to punishing things. You know, get used to doing that. And now we add one of these. So we'll do forward back into 1, right? And now that's going to be in the list. And we'll also do like back 1-1-2 or something like that, right? And we'll again do like that. Now we have 2 more things added to this, right? And we're going to be able to practice those as well while practicing this stuff, right? Okay. See? So that's kind of what I think what I'm imagining doing here, where it's like you have the moves that are literally punishable, practice those moves, punish those moves, but start working in some of the stuff from the extra stuff below us, and these are not guaranteed. So you want to like do the other options, and we're going to probably next week also lab this character again, get into some of the Libertador situations, as well as fleshing out a lot of the, what's the word that I'm looking for, like fleshing out the string situations as well, to try and figure out if there's like a specific like thing we can do in each of the string scenarios, and we can work those in as well. But that's the idea for getting started. It's like getting used to those back turn transitions, knowing the back turn transitions that are like really, really fake, and then being able to beat them. So yeah, that's essentially the idea today. Let's go ahead and go to the main menu so that you can see this a little bit better. But I hope this was interesting for you all. Softwares. The question is, at what rank do we need to start other characters versus working on your own skills? You're still not on red for Bryan. If you mean playing other characters, I would honestly say you should play the other characters when you feel like it, right? There's no like inappropriate time to pick up another character, because at the end of the day, it's a game. You paid for all the characters. You can play all the characters if you want to, right? I think focusing on one character all the way to like, I don't know, like really high ranks, to be honest, like bumping up on Tekken God Supreme, or even, you know, like at there or something, like you could take a character and learn the game all the way through. That's what I'm doing right now. But if it's something you want to do, don't gate that behind your progress on Bryan. Play those characters and they will still help your Bryan, because say you learned Azucena and you liked Azucena. You had a great time playing as Azucena, but now when you play against other Azucenas, you have a better idea what they're doing, so it will build your character knowledge, and it will still be helpful to your main character. That's kind of my idea here. And if you mean labbing the characters, I actually think, where I'm at is an appropriate time to start, but I also think that piecemeal starting it is nice too. I think labbing like this can be done at any time to a degree, because you could be like practicing labbing punishments against characters, right? Like, I think starting early and like being like, this obvious move that people love to do is a setup that's fake and I'm going to stop it every single time. That's a good time to start doing that. And then once you're comfortable with those, you use these labbing sessions like this, being like, I'm looking for something else to beat in the matchup. I'm looking for something new. Then you add the bottom section here into your stuff, and that starts hitting into the mind game stuff, like just kind of getting it into your fingertips, because the bottom stuff isn't necessarily a punish. There's always a string extension to these, but it's getting used to the fact that we can punish those is like kind of where my head is at with this, and that's kind of why I put string extensions and stuff like that, because I'm trying to basically point out that these are not real punishes, but they are fake if they go for it, and you can do a hard call out. And sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's just straight up like sidestep right in this transition and you win, but not with Azucena, it seems like. But yeah, Tekken, you wish you just paid for Bryan? It's okay, I basically paid for Bryan. That's how my thoughts are on this game. I bought Tekken to play Bryan. It's very common knowledge at this point. I bought the Bryan game. I did not buy Tekken. So, but hey, I hope this was useful for everyone. Let's go ahead and do a sign off real quick so that we can cut the recording. But if you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VonTiban. We stream Tekken Bryan on Saturdays and Sundays at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time, so come check us out there. We are doing some makeup streams right now on Wednesday to get caught up. Also Bryan Ranked, Wednesday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. And this variety stream where we lab characters and try to get better at the game and those matchups is going to be Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. All of this is going to be in your YouTube description down below if you care to check it out there, as well as the Discord link if you want to join our little community of Bryan players and otherwise all just trying to get better at the game and support each other. Thank you so much again for watching and all your support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this has been useful to you. Please let me know how I can improve as always, and I hope to see you next time.